Remediation is the process of fixing accessibility issues identified in your audit report. And we can divide remediation into two parts, code and content. So code is going to involve the advanced technical aspects of accessibility. And then with content, we're taking care of images, video, audio, text, and potentially documents. And remember that you can prioritize the order in which you fix issues. So you're going to approach remediation strategically and reduce your risk of being sued. And inside of the Accessibility Tracker platform, there's the risk factor formula. And so here you can filter and sort by the issues that pose you the most risk. So on this next slide, I have a screenshot of the dashboard inside of Accessibility Tracker. And here we can see the broad view of our audit report. And the second to last column on the right is risk factors. So here you see an issue marked as critical, and it has a score of 98. And then we have another two issues that are marked as critical, and those have a score of 94. And then we have a fourth issue that's marked as pressing, and it's a 72. So just think about if you have an audit report and there's 100 issues, there are 100 issues in this report, you can sort by risk factor and lower your risk as you are fixing issues. So Accessibility Tracker also has AI to help guide your team through fixes. This is extremely helpful because here the remediation is tailored to the issues on your digital asset, in this case on your Shopify store. So AI is going to take you through each of these fixes, and AI is working from the data that was extracted from the audit report. So that's what I have here, working through the same issues identified in the audit report, saving you significant time. And there's also a training aspect to this where your team is learning about accessibility and learning about accessibility for the very issues that exist on your website currently. So here we have a screenshot of the AI in action. And so we can see here there's step number 1, analysis of current implementation. Step number 2, detailed step-by-step technical recommendations. And then if we continue on down, there's also a code to work from. So AI is really going to help your team. And what's so helpful is the prompts are already in place. All your team has to do is use one of 5 AI tools, and one of those tools is where you can have a custom prompt. But this is so helpful for not only developers, but also designers and content editors who are newer to accessibility and they need more context on what to do, or potentially an alternative to the recommendation in the audit report. So this is very, very helpful, and this helps streamline the remediation process. And it also saves money in the fact that if you're going to have validation, which is always recommended because we can make the fix, but we want to make sure that the fix has been made correctly. And we'll talk about this I think this is the next video. But if you're going to go through validation, this is going to reduce your rounds of validation because your team is going to have more fixes made correctly the first time around. And then, so I have here a good code remediation cost estimate is 3 to 3.5 times the cost of your audit. And then code remediation, again, is more complex and takes significant time. Content remediation is more simple, and it can also take a lot of time. So think about, there have been clients that have had to work through literally hundreds of unique images, and this isn't complex. It's just, it takes a lot of time to have all the alt text descriptions. But again, AI can help us there. This time, this would be something you could take care of inside of a project, let's say in ChatGPT. But the point here is that content remediation isn't technically complex. It can just take a lot of time to get through. But this is the remediation side of accessibility. And it's so important because the audit only identifies the issues. We need to actually fix those. And so this is where we get to remediation, and then next we'll get to validation. So we'll continue on with that video.